My name is Chizoba Miriam Iwuchukwu. I'm a member of Redeemer Church. The last 2 to 3 years has been a humbling one for me. It showed me a part of me that I never knew existed. I became a mom almost 3 years ago. Before marriage, I nannied for Africa. When I say nannied for Africa, a typical Nigerian would understand what it means. It means I love kids. I cared for kids around me, even newborns. I cared for a lot of kids and I thought I was ready to be a mom. Then boom, I became a mom. I remembered crying on my way back from the hospital after delivery. It was then it dawned on me that now I have a baby, a soul to care for all by myself. At that moment, I felt so unprepared. What am I going to do with this little life that God has put under my care? Before the birth of my son, I read a book with an older mother, Walking with God in the Season of Motherhood, by Melissa B. Kruger. It was helpful. I learned a lot. Learned that motherhood is not an easy journey. But still, I felt so unprepared. But one thing is sure, God cares. He knows, He sees. In the book of Hebrews, we see that Jesus was fully God and fully man. So He knows exactly what to feel as new moms or moms of little kids. He gives grace for each day. He gives grace through the sleepless nights. He gives grace for the days they cry and you can't seem to find reasons for their mood. He gives grace for the tiniest and the biggest details of our lives. Now I'm a mom of 2. One is turning 3 next month. The other is 1. If there is one thing I have seen and I am sure of, it is that God has cared and guided me through caring for these little ones. Isaiah 40:11 has really been an encouraging verse for me. It says, He will tend His flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lamb in His arm. He will carry them in His bosom and gently lead those that are with young. This verse reminds me that the Lord will carry me in His bosom and gently lead those that are with young. It comforts and reminds me that I am not in this alone. It reminds me that God is leading me gently, even in my failures, even when I have to say one thing multiple times before my son finally gets it, and even when I have to discipline. One of my cousins that I cared for as a kid once asked why I said motherhood was difficult when I always got them to do what they had to do as kids. And I told him being a mom is completely different. Isaiah 40:11 has really encouraged me, and I hope it encourages you too. Friends, God is near. He is leading us. So be assured that you are not in this alone. There are days when I am exhausted and all I can do is sing. One of my favorite songs by Matt Redman reminds me that never once has God left me on my own. I will read or say some of the lyrics from the songs. Standing on this mountaintop, looking just how far we've come, knowing for every step you were with us. Kneeling on this battleground, seeing just how much you've done, knowing every victory was your power in us. Scars and struggles on the way, but with joy our hearts can say, yes, our hearts can say, never once did we walk alone. Never once did you leave us on our own. You are a faithful God. Friends, let's hold on to God in whatever struggle it is we are going through. I know this season of pandemic has been a hard time for many of us, but one thing is sure, God knows. He cares. He sees. He is with us through it all because He promised us in His word that He will be with us through life. Let me encourage us by Isaiah 41 verse 10. It says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Friends, let's always remember that God is with us through the ups and downs of life.